Okay, now I'm going to do the wig. I'm going to use this is a gray color. I'm going to start with a magic ring. I'm still using the same hook. A magic ring. And do 6 single crochet into the ring. Okay, 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Pull tight. Now I'm gonna do increased. Let me get ready a marker. Okay, we started with 6 single crochet into the ring, and now we do increase, which means after the increase I should have 12 stitches in this row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 single crochet in each stitch, so you get something like this. And next I'm going to do 6 sets of single crochet followed by an increase. So I'm gonna do single crochet. Let me add my marker. And increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. 1, 2. So I'm gonna do single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, so after this single crochet increase for 6 sets, you should have 18 stitches all around. So after these 18 stitches, the next one I'm going to do increase first this time. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Increased. And I'm going to do 2 single crochet. 1, 2. And you do increase. By the time you come back here, you should have 24 stitches. Okay, now I'm going to go to row 5, another row of increase. This time round I'm going to do 3 single crochet before I start to increase. 1, 2, 3, and you do increase. And you do 6 sets of these, and by the time you come back here, you should have 30 stitches. Okay, another row of increase. This time I'm going to do 2 single crochet first. 1, 2, followed by increase. And then you're gonna have 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by increase. Oops. So I started with 2 increase, 4 increase. So you're gonna have 4 increase until here you have 2 more stitches left. So these 2 plus these 2 you add up become 4. So this row you should have 36 stitches. Okay, this is how it looks like. So I'll just measure a bit. I think I'll do 1 row of single crochet all around. Because this row we have 36 stitches, so I need 1 more row, so I'm going to do single crochet all around, no more increase. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of the row. Okay, now I'm gonna fold this into 2, add a marker here, and I'm going to do single crochet. Let me get this. I'm gonna do slip stitch here. From here all the way here, I'm going to do a slip stitch. The yarn is still here, as I said. I just want this line here. If you have a chalk, you can draw across. I don't have, so I think I'll just use a marker. Okay, I think I got it right. Okay, it should look like this. So now every edge here I'm gonna chain 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So once I have chain 30, and now I do single crochet. starting from the second stitch from the hook. This is the first stitch, this is the second stitch, do single crochet. So you should have 29 single crochet all the way down. It will curl, so let it curl, because the end of the hair should curl up. So by the time you reach the bottom, we would slip stitch. And by the time you reach here, you slip stitch to the next and go to the next again, slip stitch, which means we actually skip one. We skip one because here this is the one, so we're not going to do that another hair here, we're going to do another strand in the next one. So here same thing, you're gonna chain 30. After you chain 30, you single crochet all the way down, you slip stitch to the next, and in the next one we do another strand of hair. So by the time I reach here, I will do one more here on this side. So I'll get back to you once I'm at the end here. Okay, look like this so far. So I've reached the middle point here, the line here, the midpoint line here. So happen, this is the last one here. I'm supposed to slip stitch to the next. This is the next. And instead of continuing here, I'm gonna continue up here first. You see there's two lines here. I'm gonna do it on this side first. Do it over this side, and then one more strand this side, and then go back here. Meaning that now, instead of going through two loops, I'm going through the front loop. I'm gonna slip stitch and again do 30 stitches and make this hair. So meaning that I'm gonna do all on the front loop. By the time I reach here, I have to turn and do it on the back loop. After the back loop, I'm gonna turn back here and continue until I reach here. So I'll come back to you once I've done the whole head. So this is how it look like over this side. This part, just let it go. Okay, it look like this so far. So you have hairs here, then you have hairs here over this side, and later this one we're gonna tie onto the left side, and then you're gonna have hair over this side. So just show you, here is the last strand for the middle part. Not exactly the last, I mean for this row. So I'm gonna turn and go into the back loop. Just now I did on the front loop. So now I go straight to the back loop, slip stitch, and then I continue to slip stitch into the next back loop. And again, I'm gonna start another strand of hair. So this side, it can come up to this way. And I pull the hair, it can come up this way, and this one is this way. And there'll be another hair here. Let me see. Just make sure this hair faces the right way. So I add a marker here just to remind myself that this one belongs here, because once you complete the whole thing, you could be like having a lot of hair, you're not sure, so it's best I add a marker to remind myself this one is this way. So now I'm gonna work my way up here on this back loop. Just now I did on the front loop, now I'm doing on the back loop. And after the back loop here, I'm gonna continue until here. Okay, I've done the whole thing. I've reached the end of the row. So here, I'm gonna leave a very long tail for sewing. I'm gonna leave a very long tail for sewing. I'm gonna attach this wig onto the head. Oops. Got tangled. I leave quite a long tail because I need to sew from here until here. So you get the head ready, you put it on, and make sure where is the front, where is the back, where is the line. This is the line for the head. So you make sure where should it be. And the ear part, how far is it from the ear? Okay, it should be here. And the back, it should be here. So if you have bobby pin, safety pin, you can pin here, 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 and here. If not, you can actually just like my normal habit of making a not south east west. I like to sew. Okay, since the tail is quite long, you better make sure it does not get tangled up the hair. Okay, so long you make sure this is the correct part, you're gonna sew from the inside here, this line. This is the hair, this is the hair. You're gonna sew here into the head. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sew one onto the ear, and from the ear I'm going to go to this ear. So here I'm going to poke on the head and make one stitch at the ear here, straight from the middle part of the head until the ear. It kind of lock it into place. You have to be careful because if you leave a long tail like mine, you have to be very careful because they do get tangled up along the way. So you pull it, so it's, I kind of make one stitch here, one stitch here, and just make random stitch from here until the other ear. Kind of hold this three spot into place before I start sewing, and this way I do not need bobby pin or safety pin. I do not have pin to hold it down. So here I have one here, one near the ear here, another one at this ear here. So I kind of hold it in place first, and you just double check if everything is okay. If this is the spot that you think you want, then we make one more stitch to the back. First I would poke it onto the head. It comes up from the head first. This is what I call my north, south, east, west. I will normally, just like amigurumi, I would do one stitch here, one stitch here, one stitch here, and one stitch at the back. So it's kind of hold it in place, and then I'm going to sew one round, or you can sew two rounds if you think one round is not that secure. So I have to be careful because the tail is kind of long. I have a very long tail here. Make sure it does not get tangled up with all this, all the hair and the ear. Okay, so now I have it secured. Have this three place secured, and so now I sew here and make sure where the hair should be. Just take a look and see if this is the right space. If this is the right spot, make one stitch through the hair, and then the hair, the wig will be kind of quite secured, not entirely secured, but at least it holds its place. And now I can sew here safely. So this one I'm going to go through here. And I'm going to slowly sew according to this line here. Here. Just below the hairline. Just follow this line, sew into the head. And you come here, make the needle go through here, and then make it go one round. So at least now, I do not need pin, and the hair does not drop off. It's just that it's not really secured because there are holes, but at least I know I got the all spots correct. So I come back to you once I sew the whole head nicely. Okay, I forgot to add the eyebrow earlier on. So the eyebrow is gonna look like this. I just use 2 strands If you have a 5-ply yarn, you just take out 2, and I start from here. I leave the tail here because later I'm gonna tie a knot and push it inside, and when I tie the hair, you won't be able to see this black part here. So this one, I'm gonna leave it here and put it here, make an eyebrow. So I'm not now gonna make the other side. So here, same level, I go up until here, and come down here. Let's see. Oops. Okay, here, and I'll come back to the head here so that I can tie a knot. It's easier to hide among the hair. So if you think this eyebrow is okay, and tie a knot. I'm gonna hide the balance inside the head. Because I do not want to cut it too short, it might come off. I'll cut a bit of this, not too short. And I'll hide the balance inside the head. At least hide most of it, so that it won't show much on the hair when you tie the hair. Okay, so the hair, I've tied the other side. So we did 1 row here. So you're gonna pull it all to this side, like how you're gonna tie a hair. You pull it all up nicely and make sure here are all even. Here looks even. And I use back the same hair color and tie it here. Tie a few knots, and I sew a butterfly button here, so it looks as if it's a butterfly hair tie, or you can use a normal hair ribbon or the hair tie. And I purposely leave these 2 strands in front, so it's up to you. If you do not want, you can actually tie this as well. It's from here actually. It's not so noticeable. So I just took these 2 strands, the one in front, and just leave it here like this. So it's optional, it's up to you. So once you tie it nicely like this, you will have yourself a lovely doll. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this pattern, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next post.